Hey, what's going on, guys? Let's try this problem right here. Here this question is asking if dy by dx is equal to e power 4x minus y and y0 is equal to 5, what is the particular solution? Now in order to do this one, what we have to do is we have to first separate this one, like y in the one side and x in the other side, and we have to do the integration, and then we have to find out c, what c is, and then we have to put an equation in terms of y. Now let's do this one step by step. Now let's bring this equation right here. So here we are going to have dy by dx is equivalent to e power 4x minus y, right? Now we can write this e power 4x minus y as dy over dx e power 4x times e power minus y, because when we multiply the powers will add, so we can separate them, right, like this. If you multiply, you will get this back. Now e power minus y is same as 1 over e power y, right? Now we can go ahead and write that one like this. So dy over dx is equivalent to e power 4x over e power y. Now we have to bring y's to one side and x to the other side. Now let's do this one right here. So if we bring this e power y to this side, this is going to become e power y dy, right? And then in the other side we are going to have e power 4x dx. Now we have to do the integration, right? Let's do the integration. And if we integrate this one, e power y, so when you integrate something like e power something, it's going to remain the same, e power y, right? And whenever you have something else like e power 4x, so if it's e power x, it's going to be just e power x. But if it's e power some number x, you have to divide by that number when you integrate. So this is going to become e power 4x over 4, right? Also we are going to have constant. Now we have to write this one in terms of y. Now here we have e power y. Now to write this one in terms of y, what we can do is we can take ln both sides. So if I take ln this side, it's going to be ln e power y, and in the other side we are going to have e power 4x. Also we are taking ln both sides, right? So in the other side we are going to have ln e power 4x over 4 plus constant. Now if you take ln and e cancels, that's why we take ln, right? So ln and e cancels, so we are going to be left with y. So y is going to be equivalent to ln e power 4x over 4 plus constant, right? Now we have to find out what this constant is. To find that one out, we have to use this information, right? Then we have to plug this one back in this equation. Now let's see how we can figure it out. Now we grab this equation, y is equal to ln e power 4x over 4 plus constant, right? And here we are going to apply this one, y0 is equivalent to 5. Now here this 0 represents x value, right? And this 5 represent y value. So if we replace this one with these values, let's see what happens. So if you plug 5 for this y, that's going to become 5 is equivalent to ln, and if you plug 0 for x, this is going to become e power 0, because 4 times 0, that's going to be 0, e power 0 over 4 plus constant, right? Now here we are going to have, let's continue this one right here. So here we are going to have 5 is equivalent to ln, and e power 0 is 1, right? So 1 over 4 plus constant. Now again we are trying to find what is constant is. Now in order to do that, we have to get rid of this ln. Again, if we take e power both sides, we can get rid of that one. So let's continue this one right here. So if I take e power 5, so this is going to be again e times e power ln 1 over 4 plus c. Now e and ln cancels, so this is going to become e power 5 is equivalent to 1 over 4 plus constant. Therefore constant is going to be equivalent to e power 5 minus 1 over 4. Now we have found out the constant. All we have to do is replace this constant with this constant, is whatever the value we found out, instead of this constant, and that's gonna be our particular solution. Now let's get rid of this part. Right, so our final answer is going to be y is equivalent to, I'm bringing this equation, y is equivalent to ln e power 4x over 4 plus constant. Instead of constant, we replace this one with e power 5 minus 1 over 4, and that's going to be our final answer, and this is our particular solution. Right, and that's how we do this kind of problems. I hope you guys find this video helpful. See you next time.